Now, one thing that we never do here at Cruise First is play it safe. So we never just say, OK, well, let's just go for the easiest option, which is, you know, just a short cruise from A to B, and that's that. What we like to do is bring some adventure. We want you to see the world, and you want to see the world as well, don't you? Lots and lots of people just absolutely chomping at the bit to get sailing and to get travelling again. So again, what we've managed to do for you, and this is something that we do so spectacularly as well, by the way, is incorporate a cruise. I mean, we are Cruise First after all. But we've incorporated a cruise into a holiday package that has something else to offer as well. So next year, and quite early next year as well, actually, April, what we've done is we've created a Durban to Venice adventure, which is really lovely. So South Africa to Italy. Ooh, that's going to be quite some journey. That sounds an adventure on its own, doesn't it? And we've teamed up with MSC Cruises on this one because, you know, actually this allows you to get so much cruise out of your price tag, out of your spend for your holiday. You've just got to see this. Right, so let's start. 17th of April next year, we're going to fly you from the UK out to Durban in South Africa, a part of the world I would absolutely adore to be in. And we've got a 2-night hotel stay in Durban. There is so much to do, you know, bar what you're seeing right now here in the pictures. You've got such a lot of adventures in front of you as well. Of course, we've had shows which have incorporated safari experiences in Durban as well. So that's very much a possibility for as part of your stay while you're in Durban. There's the Umgeni River Bird Park, which I was reading about on TripAdvisor actually, and other sites that I do research on as well. See the kind of things you can do. I mean, Durban has amazing beaches. So if you just want literally, you know, wander around the place, find some fabulous beaches, just chill out, then you can do that. But there are, you know, you've got some opportunities there while you are in Durban to enjoy some pretty big adventures as well. Now, 2 nights later, you will join at the port this beautiful ship here, which is MSC Musica. And you are on board, get this, listen up everyone, 24 nights on board. Thank you. Now that's a cruise we can really get our teeth into, which is brilliant. Now this ship, great for couples, great for families, great for everyone. I have to say, so you've got big deck space there. Beautiful surroundings. Do you know the one, well, not just the one thing, the many things I love about MSC, but the way they style their ships is really smart. I mean, I've been lucky enough over the years to stay in some very nice hotels across Italy, and this really does have that lovely flavour of those. You really feel like it's a treat, a real treat right the way through the ship. There is so much on offer. I think you just had a little glimpse of the disco there as well. I love the fact they've still got a disco. Yeah, it's called Q32 Disco. So that everyone understands exactly what it is, because remember, with a cruise that starts off in South Africa, there's going to be passengers from all the way around the world. So let's start our 24 nights then. First 3 days we've got at sea, and we find ourselves in the La Possession on the Reunion Island there. There are great catamaran trips there. We can travel all around the island, which is lovely. Next, we're off to Mauritius. Now, we have an overnight here as well, which means we spend 2 days and a night here. So you can do all of the natural wonders attractions here as well, and then go and enjoy things like the great variety of foods there, peaceful seaside walks, Fort Adelaide, and a lot more as well. 10 days at sea, we find ourselves in Aqaba in Jordan. Which again is really lovely, full of ancient ruins, full of really wonderful sights and sounds. We'll be doing a transit through the Suez Canal as well, which is a wonder of its own. We'll do an overnight transit through there, and we'll find ourselves in Greece after a day at sea in Katakolon. The Agora Mall here is really good. Check out the really good Greek ice cream. Then we go to Montenegro, Kotor. You can climb up the fortifications here for big views over the city. St George's Island, what a picture that is. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Then we go to Split in Croatia. Old Split is where the sights and sounds are there. So the Diocletian's Palace, the walled city, and lots more as well. We finish our cruise in Venice. Oh, funny, we were talking about ice creams just a moment ago. Maybe enjoy just one before you fly back to the UK. 24 nights later. Sounds absolutely brilliant, doesn't it? Now, I want you to think about the shopping list of things that if you were trying to sort this out yourself, you would have to conjure up. So your flight out to Durban in South Africa, your hotel stay in Durban, then the 24-night cruise, which might be, you know, one of the easier parts of this shopping list. Cruise finishes in Venice, so we need a flight back from Venice back to the UK as well. So you've got to arrange all of those things, you know, kind of separately. That's quite some big shopping list. Hand it over to a travel agent like us and let us put a package like this together, and let me also factor in a New Year saving as well, because we've got a New Year sale going on at the moment. So I've factored that saving into this price tag as well. That's been opened up a little bit longer than traditional New Year sale, which is brilliant. So I can get lots more of you in under this sale price before it reverts back. So your total price for this holiday is absolutely nuts for 27 nights. Look, it is well under £2,000. In fact, under £1,900 per person. 24 nights of cruise, 2 nights in a hotel in Durban in South Africa. So again, you've got kind of 2 holidays going on, and the amazing destinations. And I have to say, the sea time, there is enhanced sea time on this sailing. That's a great thing right now, because just being on holiday is enough, and there's so much to do on board the ship as well. That for me would be a true joy right now. Here's your details. So if you want to go up to your ocean view or your balcony, bear in mind that you break those prices down by 24. So when you look at your ocean view upgrade, you break that price down by 24 and work out how much, you know, extra per night to be in an ocean view or to be in a balcony, and you think, oh, actually, shall we? Shall we? I mean, you might just want to take the best price. I always say in terms of accommodation, I'm always very, very upfront about this. My view of accommodation is that if you go for the best price and you go for the inside, you spend very, very little time in your accommodation. It's lovely, don't get me wrong. It's a pleasure to be part of. It's a pleasure to be in. Wonderful beds, wonderful bedding, fabulous bathrooms, everything's there that you need. But for me, when I'm on a cruise, the last place I spend a lot of time is the stateroom. I want to be out doing things all the time. For me, the stateroom is a place to turn over. Do you know what I mean? It's a place to sleep at the end of the day / early hours in the morning, whenever, and it's a place to go from daytime to nighttime. So daytime, you might be out in the pool, t-shirts, shorts, flip-flops, and all the rest of it. It's the place to come back to turn around to dress for the evening. And when I say dress for the evening, I don't mean, you know, I don't mean tuxedo every night. I just mean out of shorts and t-shirt into something, you know, into jeans and a shirt, for instance. Brilliant. That's what the accommodation for me is for. You might price it a little higher. So you might think, no, middle of the afternoon, I want to get a couple of chapters in to my favourite book, sat out on my balcony. Completely up to you. But I love the fact that right now we've got that extra New Year sale saving factored into that price tag as well, so take advantage. If you want to have a look at other offers like this that are a little bit further afield, that have those extra stays in them as well, little visit to the website won't do anyone any harm right now. It's a great little escape from the headlines and everything else. cruisefirst.tv, go and have a little look right now, and just bear in mind, again, I'll just remind you, this price factors in the New Year sale saving, so even this price will revert to a higher price in the future as well. So I want to keep you the right side of that and get you booked in for that right now, keep you ahead of price rises that will be coming in the future. It's amazing, isn't it? To go to South Africa. What an adventure. You could go and do a safari, so much you could do out there, and that whopping great big cruise as well. It is incredible. See you back here later.